Welcome back. We are day 82 promoting Clickbank products using myleadgensecret. Okay, 82 days. We've been doing this since the beginning of 2024, 1st of Jan. Let's go and have a look at Clickbank, see what's come in. We'll just go and refresh the page. So yesterday we just hit our $1,000 target for, well, the target was before the end of March, before the end of Q1, do $1,000. Today we've had another sale come in. 1,021.91, 19,000 hops, 362 impressions, 36 new business sales, and the conversion rate has gone down a bit from on average about 11% to 10%. Not really too fussed about that right now because we're going to be changing products at the end of the month for Q2. So let's have a quick look at the rebills overall. 56 rebills, so that means 56 people have either bought the product or renewed the product on that recurring income. Okay, so that's pretty good in terms of the actual recurring side of things. I'm quite happy with that. Right, so let's have a quick look at what I'm looking at now, the dashboard. Okay, so overall, if you look at the general trend of the sales, okay, for those of you that know anything about trading, okay, you'll know that this generally is a nice upward uptrend. Obviously we've got anomalies here, okay, for good weeks, okay, but generally we've got a general uptrend, which means just the consistency alone is developing or delivering those results that we want. Okay, maybe not quite as fast as we want, but then nothing in business ever happens fast, okay, unless you're lucky or unless you just get it right. But yeah, that's not too bad. So what I generally do, go to the affiliate marketplace. If you go to, if I'll go on, if you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button because I know you're going to get some value from it, and give us a thumbs up as well. You get some, because you'll get some benefit from this as well. So I generally go to the e-business and e-marketing. I've been promoting live chat jobs throughout the whole process of this, all the way through this case study. Live chat jobs haven't changed. So let's go and click on promote. Going to go and click on just click away 1 ml, and the date is the 24th the 3rd. Create help link, grab our encrypted link. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go over to the notepad, paste that in. Okay, and there is our pasted encrypted link with the tracking code 1ml2403. So simple as that. Go to the affiliate page. There's one big secret really that I've actually found about this. Just watch the videos. All right, there's loads of people who clearly ask me loads of questions about it and they don't really watch the video. So just watch the video through, and generally what I do is every day the video is always the same kind of content, the same tips. I always give maybe a slightly different tip, but my tips overall generally are be consistent. Constantly refine the process, and when it comes to looking at these email swipes, either have the skills to use your own, okay, or what I started doing with this, because it was easier to show you from a case study point of view, is use these emails as a foundation and then rewrite them as your own in your own voice. Okay, they're the biggest takeaways. So something like this, if you simply copy and paste these as they are, word for word, you'll make a sale, maybe, okay, but the amount of people that are doing this, copying and pasting word for word, you're going to be competing with everybody at the same level, okay. And I'll say that again, competing with millions of people or hundreds of thousands of people. Imagine the amount of emails that are going out that are all the same, where you're competing on the same level. So in order to go above their level, just change them and make them sound like you, okay. If you go to day 1 to day 50, I go through the whole process and I show you exactly what I do. It's not difficult, okay, and I show you certain tools, things like Grammarly, okay, where if you're not an native English speaking, or if maybe you suffer with writing, or maybe you're dyslexic, okay, nothing wrong with that at all. Just use something like Grammarly and you'll be on the right track, okay. So what I do is I go, I ain't got it help yet. Right, let me grab it. I go to, hang on. This is how prepared I am. I've got a little document here with all the emails that I produce sales, and here it is. Okay, we'll use this one, shall we? Yeah, we'll use this one. Right, so what I do, I go to the saved emails, I load it in, because what it does, it keeps all the formatting. The formatting I always like to do, and you choose whatever formatting you want, okay? It's up to you, it's your emails, your accounts, okay? But I like the font size 16. The font, I think it's Arial, okay? But it's just simple, straightforward. Double spacing on the paragraph, so it looks a little bit more spaced out, so it's a little bit easier to read. My link, I usually put a double chevron. I think it just looks quite neat, okay? And my signature is always the same, okay? Links in there, get people to know who you are, okay? It's really important. So go from there. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go to my email. And I'm going to grab the copy. There we go. Paste that in. Just make sure it's the same. I'll explain what I'm doing in a second. No. Okay, I'll just change that because I've sent this email before, so I just want to change the subject line just slightly, just so it doesn't look exactly the same. Because if someone says, well, this looks like it's come from the same person and it's the same email, they're going to go back and they're going to think I'm being a bit spammy sending the same email. The last time I sent this was the 11th of the 3rd, and I'm not going to really rewrite anything else, because I'm changing products at the end of the month. Okay, so there'll be a whole new set of emails, so I'm just going to change that. So I call it the work from home revolution. $30 an hour, John. I call it the work from home revolution, and I'm just changing it so it's congruent with this. I call it the work from home revolution, just so it's the same. I wanted the same formatting with the inverted commas in the same way. Okay, so again, that's kind of important. Just going to change the spacing so it looks a bit bigger. As you can see, if I paste it in from the notepad, it makes the paragraphs look smaller, so make it easier to read, get rid of those barriers. Okay, so let's have a see. Okay. I'm probably going to put a link at the top here as well, because we've got quite a... Let me just put this link in right now before I forget. So I'm going to copy the link, grab that, hit the link, right click and paste. Tracking IDs all in there, and I'm going to bold that. Okay. Okay. just going to grab that as well. Hit the link icon, paste it in. I'm going to change this link from 1 to 1 alpha, as we always do. So I know exactly if someone clicks that link, then I know more people are clicking on the first link than the second one. Okay, so that's all right. It's nice. Let's change that spacing. So hit the shift, 1, 2, 3. Just again, just so it looks better. Perfect timing. And we'll go and preview it. Go and have a look. Okay, so $30 an hour, Bob. I call it the work from home revolution. And a bit of an introduction. Another call, a very sort of slightly softer call to action. And then I call it the work from home revolution because it helps so many people with the cost of living. Okay, who doesn't want that, right? So not only, and you know, when you copy and paste from Clickbank, okay, the majority of this copy is from Clickbank, but of course they're not going to talk about the cost of living because it's not relevant at that time. But now it becomes slightly, you know, more timely. It makes it relevant, okay? And you know, so this is what I mean by change the emails to the way that either you talk or things that you're passionate about, and also your writing style, okay? Because what people will look at is that they will follow you. They will follow your emails for a day, 2 days, maybe a week, maybe 3 months, okay, before they actually think, okay, I'm going to go and make a purchase from this guy because he's been talking sense all the way through. Now, if you send those emails and 1 minute it sounds like you're on this level, the next minute you're on this level, the next minute you're down here, then you back up there, people are going to go, oh, this guy's crazy, okay? Either that or he's just copy and pasting emails, okay? So never do that. Always do your own emails. Always make the email sound like you. Let's just say that, or do your own emails. Right, so we're going to close that, and we're going to. Oh, let me just check something first. Again, just best practice. Just click the links just to make sure they're all working. And where it says $hop equals, make sure that is your Clickbank ID. So that's all good. Is that there we go? It's that one. And that's the same link anyway. Even though it's just a 1, it's just not the alpha. There we go. Right, good to go. We'll send the email. All right, just make sure you're sending it to some leads. Would be a good idea, John. There we go. So that's going out to. Oh, which account? I think we're on account. I'm on number 5 account. Not to worry. Right. So let's go and send the email. So wait, I'm going to wait until that this tells me it's been sent. Right, it's been sent. There we go. So I'm going to click on source. Control A, C. Right click on the notepad and paste it in. And I'm just going to grab that subject line. Copy that. B. Okay. I'm going to log out. And now then, let me think. All right. I thought it was on my number 1 account, but I'm not. I was on number 5. No matter. There's something else you can do as well, as I mentioned on all the emails, is you can myleadgensecret. I haven't even told you about that yet. Okay, go and have a look at the card that's coming up in here. Okay, we're on 14 minutes. The card that's coming up in here, that is going to take you to a page that looks like. So this is the page that I put together. All right, and it's got day 0 video, okay, which tells you exactly what to do to get profitable with this. Okay, this is the process. Watch this video if you want to get involved with this. This is the process that you want to go through if you want to be profitable, and if you want to build the business based on wherever you are right now. I don't care if you've got loads of money. I don't care if you're, well, I do care. That's why I'm doing these videos. But if you're struggling to pay bills, okay, how do you then go and buy another product to try and get the money back in? Okay, so I'll show you how to do that. Okay, so go and watch this video. Go to that link. Okay, this tells you everything you need to know. Click on Join My Lead Gen Secret now. Fill out your name and email address. That brings you through to my list. Okay, I never spam, I never sell anything, I never do anything underhand. Okay, what I do is make sure you've got the information when you actually go and join. Okay, and also you'll have access to me and my contact details if you need any questions answering. So click on Yes, let's get started right now. All that's going to do is going to bring you through to a My Lead Gen Secret checkout page. Okay, and you can get started with your first account, and it costs you $30 a month. Okay, it costs you $60 in the first month and $30 a month per account. I've got 5 accounts stacked on top of each other, and if you go to this video, where the hell's it gone now? There we go. God. If you go to this video, okay, this explains exactly why I recommend multiple accounts, and if you can't afford multiple accounts, just start with 1 account, but just get started. There's so many people out there I know that, I don't know, either too worried or too scared, or worried about getting ripped off, or worried about not being able to make it work, or whatever. And this is why I'm doing this case study. It's not a case of look how good I am. It's me saying this is what you can do. Okay, if you fall, if you do these certain things, i.e. be consistent, send out email that sound like you, and that can be a skill in itself, but that skill is a skill that can be transferred to other things. Okay, as you will find out. All right, and if you follow what I do in this case study, and if you are consistent and all the other things I've said, you'll make money online. It's as simple as that. You'll make money online. Okay, there are no guarantees because most people don't have what it takes, and I'll be quite honest with you, most people don't have what it takes to do 20 minutes of sending an email. Okay, and I've been in that category as well. Okay, you go, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. It's all right. It's only $30 a month. I'll do it tomorrow. Okay, and then tomorrow comes and you forget, and you go shopping, and you come back and you go, oh, I'm really tired. Oh God, I've got emails. This bloody email thing. It's what is it? It's 7:10 now, so it means I'll do it in the morning. Okay, by the time you've caught up with yourself, 3 months has gone by, and you're going, oh, I think I'll just give it a miss. So it's getting into that routine and just being disciplined. Okay, however you do it, put a note on your monitor. I'm looking at a note I've got on monitor. Okay, do whatever you do, but just get disciplined and get into that routine of doing it every single day. And if you do it every day, you'll make money. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Right, so where are we now? We're on day. Right, here we go. Day 1, mailing system. Yes. Okay, this is where we are. Right. So what I'm going to do, this is my notepad. Okay, I'm going to go Control A, Control C. That's copied it all to the clipboard. Right click, paste. In fact, let me just do a little back thing. Source code. Control A and V. And that's it. That's all we need to do. Don't have to change the links because the links are already the right ones for this one. So we preview it, can have a look. Everything is configured exactly how we want it, and we just click on send that email. If you've got 1 account, really, if you've got 1 account, this is what I used to do. I used to kind of work on my emails and maybe take half an hour when I first got my very first MyLeadGen, and then you get into a flow and it becomes easier. Right, so number 2, mailing system, all the leads, paste that in. Right, four backspace clicks. Control A, V, source. And we're on. Nope, come on. Number 2. And number 2 again. Perfect timing. Send email. Okay. Mailing system. Select all the leads and paste that in. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Control A and V. Click on source again. Just take out that. What are we on? Number 3, I think. Send email. Right, number 4 is the last one. There we go, perfect timing. Send email, and we are done. Simple as that. One thing you will find, okay, when it comes to looking at the emails, and when you look at somebody who is getting results, and somebody who calls themselves an email marketer, what you'll find is that they don't have any secrets. What you will find is somebody who has developed something that works for them, okay? And it may have taken them 3 or 4 months to refine the process. It may have taken them 6 months to refine the process. But this is what happens, is that people always have their core speciality, whether it's Facebook ads, whether it's YouTube videos, or whether it's purely email marketing, or obviously a combination of maybe all of them. But if you say to a competent email marketer, look at someone like Matt Basak, okay, did his whole career based on emails, okay. I mean, it was a long time ago when he first started doing it, so it was a lot easier to get a list, but he still sends compelling emails based on his experience, okay, and he does extremely well, okay. Anyone who knows who Matt is, then you'll know what he does. But if Matt sent you all his emails, you would be unimpressed by it, okay. And this is what happens, is that people write their own emails based on their own branding, which then in turn is like it's got like a synergy to it, okay. So people understand who Matt is, people understand his writing style, people know what he's doing, okay. And based on all those factors, people will then go and buy products from him. So if you get Matt's emails, okay, and copy them straight into something like this, it may or it may not work for you, okay. And that is sometimes frustrating. So here's the takeaway I'm going to say today, is rather than copying all these emails, okay, is take the time to write your own, okay. Use these as a foundation, okay, and just make them sound like they're from you, okay. But find out what works, because what you'll do is you'll understand what your audience wants, and you'll also understand how to brand yourself, and you'll understand what your voice is, and you'll further understand what you bring to the market, what you bring to the table. And not only, like I said before, you're not going to be competing with people on the same level. You're not even going to be competing with people who are slightly above you. You're going to be you'll be at a level which takes you way above, okay. And people will be knocking on your door saying, let's make sure my dog don't bark. Knocking on your door saying, can you give me some advice? And if you send people your emails, they may or they may not work for other people, okay. So it's a really interesting dynamic when it comes to writing emails, when it comes to understanding what you bring to the table, because everyone brings something different, okay. If I wrote like Frank Kern, you know, and I started my emails with dude. Okay, would it really work for me? People look at my videos. I never use dude. I probably never have used dude or bro. Okay, I'm not really a bro kind of bloke. Okay, it wouldn't work because clearly people can see there's a disconnect. Okay, and they're going, okay, well, why is he doing that? Or why is he doing that in a video? What is this sort of thing that Gary Vee does? Okay, he does that. Okay, because Gary Vee's kind of Gary Vee. He can do what he wants. He's developed his brand. But a lot of people I see doing videos or doing emails, it's clearly been copied from somebody else. Okay, and your audience will know that. Okay, so if I did a video tomorrow, instead of saying, okay, I'm John McLauchlan, we'll talk soon. Okay, I went, okay, I'm John McLauchlan, and put some kind of rap over the top. Yeah. Okay. It even sounds ridiculous saying it, but would it? You know, well, sorry, it works for Gary Vee. Why shouldn't it work for me? Yeah. Okay. In fact, there you go. I can have a new branding just out of that. Okay, but ultimately it would be ridiculous. Okay, and yet that's what most people try and do when they're first starting to get their foot in the door. Okay, they go, well, it works for this guy. Let's try it. Okay, and they go, well, it doesn't really work. Why didn't it work for me? It works for him. Okay, there must be some other secret that I don't know about. Okay, and most people who start with internet marketing, they get into this. There must be some other secret. So then some marketers jump on that and they go, I will give you the secrets. And you go, oh, look at that. I'm off there. Okay. And then this market, when that doesn't work, marketer 3 goes, I'll give you the actual secret. And they go, wow, I'm going to go on there. And then you'll go, hang on a minute, this secret thing's a bit, I don't know. Not really sure. And you go to marketer 350 and they'll go, have you been trying to learn the secret? Well, actually, no, there isn't really a secret, but I'm going to tell you what it's all about. And you go, whoa, that's the guy. Okay. And for a lot of people, they're going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. And it's nothing to do with the shiny object syndrome. It's because the majority of marketers keep people unhinged by trying to promote their own stuff. Okay. So just sit with what I'm telling you is if you're consistent enough and you take your attention away from people who are trying to sell you stuff and just go, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to write an email that sounds like it's from me. I'm going to write it so it's compelling, and I'm going to write it so it just sounds like it's logical, okay, but slightly exciting. You know what I mean? So work on it. Okay, find out what works for you and do more of that. Okay, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I've been doing this for long enough, and just trust yourself and just give yourself enough time for this to work. Because let me tell you, that's when the breakthroughs happen. And the reason I promote My Lead Gen Secret is because it's low cost and because there's not a massive risk. Okay, one of the big risks with this industry is when you're promoting products that are $1,000 upwards, okay, and you're telling people you can do well with this. Just follow what I do in the course, and it's $1,000, and people don't do it. Sometimes it's because they get overwhelmed. Some people it's because they don't even start the course. All right, but low cost is simple. Okay, it's not simple. Low cost is just low risk. Okay, and if you can succeed with something like this, based on what I've said, you can then elevate yourself to bigger and better, more expensive and more profitable projects. And that's why I always encourage you to subscribe, because I'm putting an affiliate marketing course together, which is almost complete. It's mid and high ticket, or low, mid and high ticket. And you know, if you're not impressed with these numbers in terms of what we're doing, well, where are we? With $1,000, call it $1,000. Just put another zero on the end, or another 2 zeros on the end. Okay, maybe that would. Okay, but we're doing the same thing with a different business model. All right. Anyway, I will leave you with that. I hope you got some value from my little sermon at the end. I really appreciate you being here, and if you're still watching, thank you very much. If you're not yet subscribed, hit the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you on the session tomorrow. Bye for now.